yeah. Here we go. Time for another episode. What we're working on tonight? I don't know. What are we doing tonight, folks? A lot of cool stuff, right? Right. It's Sunday. Sunday fun day, right? Everybody had a good weekend. I know I did. Had a little beach action. And now we're finishing up the terrain. So let's hop right on it. So I've been, I've been working on this Marvel Crisis Protocol terrain for a few days now, and we're almost finished, and we're just going to knock it out tonight. 2 buildings and some scatter terrains, all we got left to do. We're going to get it done tonight, so... Hit the mic. What we got left? 2 panels, that's it. 2 panels here. You got some trash cans. You got 2 more buildings. And that's it. Set this to one person. There we go. Now we good. So we got a newsstand and a flower shop. Grab some tools. I'll work on one building first and then do some scatter terrain, and then come back to the other building. I'm really wanting to get this stuff done because not only do I want to play, but all the stuff that I've been working on, all these buildings are just kind of scattered around my work area here. And I need to ready to get them stored, get them packed up wherever I'm going to put them. It's going to be a whole nother problem to figure out. All right. Let me find some instructions here. Okay. I'm working on the flower shop and the newsstand. Put the scatter terrain back in the box. The gloriously almost empty box. Got 2 sets of flowers and newsstand. Okay. We don't want the instruction. Well, they're both the same. So one can be. Well, they're kind of like interchangeable. So one can be the newsstand and one. I see. I get it. Well, let's do like we always do on these things. Just start putting the windows together. Let me switch to the mode where you guys can see what I'm doing. And so you got, 2 sets of building, 2 sets of walls. These are this tan color and the other like this brick color. And then you get to pick what which sign you're going to put on each building. So we're just going to start with doing some poking. Sunday night poke fest. Yeah, pretty good weekend. Hope you guys did. Mm-hmm. We're just poking terrain. Poking terrain. Poking terrain. So the windows and all that are the exact same. It's just you can alternate which sign you want to put on there. Probably make the flower shop the brick building, and the newsstand the like concrete looking building, because I do have the Daily Planet from the starter set if I ever want to build that. So that would become my new newsstand. Probably wouldn't really use this building that much anymore. But for now, we'll use it. because I want to work on other models other than buildings. Been working on buildings for a few weeks now. So I think now I will go ahead and glue these windows in. Seal out. Alright, window sills. That's a windowsill right there, looks like, too. We got some kind of another window, little tiny windowsill right there. It's gonna go somewhere. Let's see what we're doing here. I can show you what I'm looking at. Oh, you got a black screen, right? Woo! Let me fix that. Yeah, every time I do these things, all my windows reset. So I have to go open it back for you. So this is what we're working on, making the newsstand here, and it's like this little side window over here, a larger window on the side, and a big window on the front. It's gonna have that windowsill at the bottom too. I've screwed up on that before, with putting that windowsill in the wrong spot. So we're not gonna do that on this go through. We're gonna put the windows in the right place. So get back to poking out stuff, poking out things. Yeah. Yeah, no music tonight, folks. Twitch and YouTube have been cracking down on me for playing music, and kind of sucks. I'd like to be listening to some tunes while we're doing this, but this one shouldn't be too bad. This whole building is just one little panel to poke them out of. Like built the largest building in the set last time we streamed, and I think that was like 5 panels or something for that. I don't know. It was a lot. Took me a long time to. Took me what? About 3 hours to put that one building together. So I'm expecting this to be a lot smoother. So we're gonna make this the newsstand. You can pick to do news or flowers. We're gonna go with news. If I can poke the sign out. This is gonna be a tricky one. It's very, very small. So let's not. Oh, there we go. We busted the news out without breaking it. That's good. All right. First things first, we want to do the windows because all the little bits that go on the outside, because we have to get those done before we can piece the building together. So yeah, super glue, because it's a lot faster than just wood glue. Hammer for it, that thing. There. Just hit all 4 corners. It's plenty. Super glue is pretty stout if you haven't used it before. So there's that window. Set that to the side. Do this window. Slide down. Again, we're just gonna do some cornering here. Blip, blip, blip. Blip. All right, everybody have a good weekend this weekend. Anything fun going on? I went to the beach. That was pretty slick. Face down for the beach. Let me make sure I get this on the right side, because it does have a skinnier side. Woo! I don't even see that. Oh, okay. So this is like a back door, basically. Um, Makes sense because it's just like one big window on the front. So if you just had if this is all you had, I guess the question would be, how do you get in and out of the building? So it's like a little newsstand, or there's a door on the back. So which side looks more like a window? All right, yeah, they print on both sides of it, I guess, in case they have a, I don't know, imperfection or something. So let me think. There's something special with this thing. I almost screwed it up last time. Oh yeah. So you got to put the windowsill goes in first on this sucker. Yeah, screw that up. Screw up our windows. Dab. Little dab right here. You guys are quiet tonight. There's K Ray some. What's up, K Ray some? Nobody's hanging with me tonight. Everybody's being quiet. How's Kitone? Is he happy to be is he being lazy? Is he laying in the bed? Sounds like a Kitone thing to do. I'll be laying in the bed after I finish this stuff. We're knocking the terrain out tonight so that I can start storing it somewhere, cleaning up, not having stuff all over the house, and that would be um, a nice thing that some people might appreciate, right? That Kitone, he's something. Looks like this would be appropriate to be the back. We can make it either way. So say it does. Back door here. This has got a doorknob punched out in it. Poor thing. He's been out in the wilds all weekend. It's been so rough. No one came to check on him, and it was 100 some degrees outside. Oh dear. Oh dear. Heaven forbid he's got bugs too, huh? Hmm. You're laying in the bed with that rascal. Alright, so we got the door in position. Door on. Blew out. Let me get that off camera. Now we're going to. That's good. So don't have to worry about them in the bed. Go ahead and knock flowers out so that we can Get rid of this panel. It's nice that they gave us two because we may end up breaking this one. Tiny. Tiny thing. Flowers. Come on, flowers. Don't break. Flowers broke. Flowers broke. We've got a flow. We got a flow store. It's the I guess this is the period store for when you got heavy flow. This is where you go. Oh man. Yep. Flowers has broken. I mean, I could if I have to. I can probably. The S. I don't know what happened to the S. So that's gone. The flower store has seen better days. Okay. So, alright, so this one's poked out. That's upsetting. I've got one more, so I hope I don't mess this one up. I'm going to go ahead and do it and go real slow. Don't like it. I don't like it. And I guess I can just have two newsstands. Uh-oh. Come on, S. Come on, S. Hold my breath. Whoo! It bent. It's a little bent, but that's okay. It's a little. See, it bent, but it's gonna flat. I mean, I'm gonna glue it and flatten it down onto the board, so that's okay. It straightened right out. Whew, that was scary. That was scary. So we got a straightened out flower sign. Ta-da! And that. All right. So now all these windows and things should be dry. I do need to glue these outer window sills on. I've glued everything on the inside of the building. I need to glue the outside components. So where's my glue? Yeah, that was scary. I broke the first one. So we did not break the second one. That's good. Whoop. Glue on that by accident. Woo. Yeah, these buildings are going to come together pretty quick compared to what I've been working on. Cool. That was easy. Very easy. I guess that's why they give you two copies of the sign. because you might want to just make 2 flower stands and two newsstands, but also they're very vulnerable to breaking. So they figure, well, we'll just give him 2 chances. Maybe he'll learn after the first go and not break the thing. Where is the? Got 3 walls. Where's the fourth one? That's the roof. Where you at, wall number 4? No, I'm not going crazy here. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the other piece. 1, 2, 3. Other wall. Did not throw it away. Man, guys, I don't know. I'm like baffled here. This is the roof. Oh, here it is. I had to think. I had to think. It just clicked. I know I had the fourth wall because I glued the windowsill into it, and I was thinking, wait a minute. I set it up to dry somewhere with that windowsill. Yep. Scary moment. Yeah, I set it over to the side there to dry whilst it needed to kind of sit up so the windowsill would dry straight. So, oopsie. Sorry about that. Scared myself a little bit. But everything is under control. Right, there we go. There's another piece of paint there. We're going to glue the words news where they belong. Overhang looks like that's okay. Glue for the bit, my friends. That's a quiet night. Nobody's hanging out. Sunday's kind of a days where people are just chilling. Not back in the working groove yet. Kind of dreading getting back to the working groove. So I can dig it. I can understand. I usually work on my crafting stuff on Sundays anyway, so this is a normal Sunday for me, streaming or not streaming. So okay, Ray Sums here. I heard her up on the phone. Quiet, quiet. Yeah, see, I've already got all the components together from the first building. It's pretty quick. Let's go ahead and poking out the building number 2, building numero dos. Oh, I about committed a cardinal sin and tried to poke it out the piece of this with my fingers. That's a no-no. There's a huge no-no on this stuff. Go ahead and glue the. I'm just punching out building number 2. I'll go ahead and put the do the front wall that's got that funky windowsill. I'll try not to lose the building again like I did last time. Well, no, we're not going to do the sign yet. I want to do the windowsill on this thing. Oh, what are you doing? Don't use just your fingers. Mm. All right. Windowsill here. Uh-oh, I got like glue all over that sill. Let's just get that. Sorry, glue. And I'm gonna gotta kind of let this dry straight. So I'm gonna put it back in that corner where I had the other window. Hopefully, not forget that that's where I put it this time. But no promises, right? Got window here. Another window to glue here. Rolling, man. This might not. Usually I stream for 3 hours, but I don't know. It's quiet tonight, and just wanting to finish these buildings is all I want to do tonight. So, be a quick stream this evening. Might could work on another Fast and the Furious movie. It's borderline somebody's bedtime over there. Yeah, I might be done by 10. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I think. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and do this part here. Go ahead and get all my windows and things. Then I can go ahead and get the other building together. There. Roll the paint up. It's starting to run out on me. Plenty. Sorry, I said paint. I'm talking about the glue. Some. Get that on there. Go ahead and put the flower sign on. Not painted very well, but whatever. It'd be backwards if I tried the other way. This is what we got to deal with, a black flower sign. Oh well. I may try to paint it later. I'm not going to mess with it tonight, but I could always go in there and throw paint on this thing. I don't know why it's backwards. They got all the paint on one side of it. Everything else they paint double-sided so well. Like, I don't know why they gimped out on the one flower sign. Oh yeah, yeah. I could tell. I mean, the first ones we watched were the first four were all like an hour and 46 minutes, and number five was 2 hours and 10 minutes, I believe. So there's our flower sign. Storefront for the flowers building is done. Now, I'm going to. Oh, it wants to curve up, doesn't it? Where it's all got bent. It's fine. I'm gonna hold it for a second and let that glue sit because the sign's got some bend in it. So trying to glue the bend down. Yeah, it's holding now. So I'm gonna set that to the side. So now the newsstand should be completely dry. We're always dry fit it together first. Make sure that it any problems before I start putting glue down. Here's that we are okay. Let's build as we go. Brief, yeah, it's fine. The whole thing fell apart because it's not taped or anything, but um, work it on. Forbid we have a disturbed cat. Newsstand. We got one wall up. Back too soon. Okay, there we go. We got one wall. The other wall. There, now I got terrain done. We're gonna be rolling painting minis. Yeah, finish RTD2 next because he's like halfway painted already. I just kind of quit messing with him when all of this came in. He's been in my box of shame for well over a year, I'd say. Oh, there went a wall. I get the roof on. It's going to help hold this thing together a lot. For those of you structural engineers out there, you'll know that enclosing your squares, putting a top or bottom or both, adds a lot of stability to your units, your things that you are building, whatever they may be. So that's, I need to get this roof on real quick. That's the top. The roof just kind of sits up there on this thing. You put glue on the front border. Glue on the back wall. Hold. Let's put the roof on. That, so I put it in the wrong spot on the back, didn't I? I don't have anything to get. I don't have any paper here. I'm just gonna use some painter's tape. That'll use it. I gotta clean this glue off. Dry fitted it, but I didn't notice that the um glue actually landed right there up here instead of, so it's gonna land like, yeah, it's not like enclosed. Basically, it just is kind of right. Something don't look right. Something just don't look right here, man. That's right. What's funky about this? I can't quite put my finger on it. Let me do the other one real quick. Just kind of throw it together. I mean, the only other option would be, oh, that's right. I got it backwards. I do have it backwards. I dry fitted, but I didn't notice. Um, the little side window goes on this side. I dry fitted it, and everything went together, but I didn't notice that it wasn't um it wasn't tacking correctly, or the roof wasn't sealing correctly. So this should work now. Surprised I had to put some more glue on. Square up a second, but okay, now the roof is going to actually seal. That's better. That's better. Let's see how the curves in this thing go. I just didn't pay very close attention, I guess, when I dry sealed it or dry fit it. Oops. So there we go. Now our roof is going on correctly, and I'll get the square out, but it looks pretty daggone square. Where is the square? Oh, sorry, I've been looking at my instructions and did not have the screen on for you guys. R2D2 is awesome, thank you. Here it is. Whoop, sorry. That's probably get the square. Make sure that Our building is level, squared correctly. Looks to be. Looks to be. So let's just not touch it. Set it to the side. Over here. Out of the way. Perfect. Alright. We are squared, folks. We got one building done. Now we're on to the flower shop of ours. I say that because the sign fell apart on us. But yeah, I just had the slope incorrect on the other one, is all I did. Door on here. People will be able to escape from the flower shop in the event of a superhero attack on the city. What up, random ninja? How you doing, man? Doing some building some buildings over here. Been building buildings for like the last couple weeks. Almost done. This is like the last building, and then I got a bunch of like little small things to do. What about you? What you got going on? Do anything fun this weekend? Doing just using a little super glue. This windowsill. Oh, I got you. Thank you for the lurk. Yeah, I've been on a marathon this weekend. I have never seen any of the Fast and Furious movies ever. And so the first 5 of them are on Netflix right now, so watched the first 5 over the weekend. So we gotta finish up with the other 5. But getting there. Pretty good, pretty good. They started off kind of meh. Kind of meh. But now in number 5 it's starting to get good. So I made it this far, I gotta finish it out now. Finish all this stuff, I'm gonna watch some. Yeah, the thing that I did not like, and it's been this way in all 5 so far, is they have all these great, nice, awesome cars, and they just completely trash all of them. It's like, don't get too attached to any of these cars because they're gonna waste them. They just tear them all to pieces. Hurts. It hurts the car. It hurts the car guys to watch. Got a few movie marathons I'm going to work on. First is doing all these Fast and Furious, but next is going to be working on the DC universe. I've just not seen a lot of the DC movies. I haven't seen Justice League or Man of Steel or any of that. So that's my next marathon. Yeah, They all none of the cars they drive. Oh, yeah, that's a good series. I have not seen the most recent one, like something about beasts or whatever it's called. But I've seen all the other ones. Those are great movies. Yeah, have you seen the new one? Yeah, we're just kind of building up to it, watching all the other ones. Windowsill. This is the last component. Yep, yep. I want to see that Ninja Turtles movie. They say it's supposed to be pretty good. It's like I mean, it's a cartoon, but it it looks pretty good. People are saying it's their favorite Ninja Turtles movies, like better than the '90s ones. So I need to check that out. The window we got glued on. So now I gotta set this building to the side to dry the components a little bit. Not long. Uh, while I work on the last two panels here of just um, this is just some more scatter terrain that we got. Open this. And I started on one of them. Let me dump that out. It's like I finished the largest building in the set the other night, and for some reason I was just like, yeah, let me start on this stuff too. And just after working on one building for 3 hours, I poked these couple pieces out and was like, screw this. Not happening. We have returned, trash can. We have returned to take you out. Okay, looks like the trash can's got openings in them too. I also want to see that Mario movie that came out not too long ago. It's a cartoon as well, but the doors. So for my models that I'm putting together, I mean, well, you see all my boys in the back, but finished Iron Man the other night. There, he's done. Um, I do have I have Wolverine. He's primed. I have Daredevil. He's completely finished. I have Ghost Rider. He's completely finished, and I have Thor. He's he's put together and painted. So I have all of those minis. I have your dream team, sir. Just got to get them painted. Working on building their map here. Then we can get some games going. Cycling, okay, whatever. One, two. There's got to be more to these things. One, two. See, so it's like a. I think so. Yeah, I've played some of those. It's been a while, but yeah, I have. Yeah, I guess you can make a team like that in that game. This game's sort of similar, except it's played with little minifigures instead of on a video screen. Spider on the floor, get away from me! I'm sitting here barefoot, and a spider just ran by. I'll feel it if it grabs hold. I'm like growing some microgreens over here. They're like right next to me, so if there's any bugs like in that soil or anything. They're coming out. Just like uncovered them today. I have I have one of those Ultimate Alliance games uh, on the Switch, but I haven't played it in a while. I haven't really been playing video games at all much, really. How you doing? Gluing together our last buildings here. You get your car stuff done. Oh, nice. Nice little trip there for you. I was watching you work on your car for a long time last night. We were like playing board games and stuff, so we just kind of left you on in the background and listened to you jibba jabba while we played games. This piece right here. All right, this thing should be like all right, that's the last of that. So the building that we set to the side while we did that should be more than dry now. Shoot you. I don't know what you're talking about, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. All right. Man, I got a bunch of crap spread around here, don't I? Let's put all these trash cans to the side. No worries. Yeah, you're on vacation, sounds like. I just came back from vacation. I was at the beach all weekend. So, not gonna screw this one up like I did last time. We know that this window, the horizontal one goes on the right side of the building. Wrong end last time we had a problem. Hmm. Running out of glue here. I used a whole tube on all this stuff. Just a splooge all over the place. What you guys doing out that way? Just relaxing? I don't even know where you're talking about. Great Wolf Lodge. I don't even know where that is. Assuming in the mountains somewhere. Sounds like a mountain type of place. One in place. Two in place. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do on Sunday nights anyway. It's just work on modeling stuff. Kind of the calm, relaxing thing to do before going to work on Monday after a nice long weekend. Just chill, paint, put shit together. Three walls together. Gotta get the last one. Already put glue on that joint. Let me get a little glue here. that. We got them all together. Get the roof on to give it some stability. Now make sure that it's all squared. Nice little drops here. Rolling, folks. This is the last building. Grab a square real quick. Where is it? Oh, pretty sure. You know you're getting old when you struggle to put together cardboard, or sorry, MDF buildings. That's that. That one's put together. Flower shop done. Stick it over there next to the newsstand. That's it. We're done with the buildings. That was the last building. So, oh, what else you got? Is that it? No. This is it. You got one more panel. You got to poke these guys out and put them together, but then you got this little trash can over there too. And that's it. So I think I'll put that glue up. Start poking stuff out of here. Well, I'll glue the trash cans together since I've got them all out over here. Cool. All right, so we got what we got. Got that build. We got the little buildings done. So this is what we just built. These two guys. That right there's done. That's done. Okay, we're at the end of that set. We're going back. That's done. That's done. Here's all we got left. Metropolis scatter terrain. So I've got 3 street lights left to do, 1 big dumpster and 2 little dumpsters. That's it. We're gonna knock this out tonight. Heck yeah. Alright. Instructions. I see. I just had to look at how these trash cans were built. Pretty easy. Pretty easy. 4 sides and a top. So let me get this back for you. I guess I'm gonna leave the doors on them. I mean, you could open them if you want, but I'll just leave them shut. Sense to me that's how these would go. There we go. Does the recycling part go at the top or the bottom? That's the question. Does it matter? I don't know. It goes at the top apparently, so I had it backwards. All right, I'm gonna start gluing these things. This is pretty simple. Man, I got it easy tonight compared to what I did last time with that 3-story building. That was where I was having to pull the knife out and cut stuff. That was a pain. This is a piece of cake. Don't run out of glue. Home stretch. Please don't run out of glue. Okay, there we go. I do have a whole nother tube that I haven't opened if I need it, but it should. I think I can get it on one tube. No problem. Recycling goes near the top, remember? Remember? Do you remember when recycling was near the top? Quiet nights, quiet nights. Pop up and get something to wipe this down with. I think maybe. Then you just put the ceiling or the lid on the trash can. That's it. Easy peasy. From 3-story buildings to trash cans. Man, that thing doesn't stay, does it? Hmm. Love how it just completely fell apart on me. Come on, trash can, you gotta work with me. Work with me here. Who spilled it on this thing? I guess it's okay. As a trash can, it can look like it's got like I don't know how much on the lid is a problem. It's a trash can. It can look like it's got like something spilled on it. It's okay. There's Holden now. I just tried to move it before it had set a second ago. All right, there's the one trash can done. Or recycling can, I guess. At least, the town's being blown up, but at least everyone's taking the time to recycle. That's good. I need to build a Captain Planet miniature to, to be in this recycling town. One trash can down, got another little one here. And then we done with the trash cans. Little trash cans. Oh, God. I mean, they could have taped these together before trying to glue them, and they're so small, just like, whatever. But it would have helped a lot. Didn't tape the first one, so I ain't taping this one. Alright, that is done. Some more. Other one done. Rolling, we rolling. All right. On to the very last panel, folks. The very last panel. Blew up. Just poke everything out. Well, I'll do the dumpster first because I seem to remember they kind of have, they have some parts that need to dry for you. Like the bottom of it is, the bottom of the dumpster does not touch the ground actually. It's the bottom of the dumpster. It doesn't really matter. I was like trying to figure out which side was the front and which was the back. It's the bottom of the trash can. Nobody's going to even look at that. GGF isn't here tonight to be calling me out. I'm so happy to be done with the terrain. I've been building terrain for like 2 weeks now. This is it. Stuff goes so much faster than that 3-story building. My God. It's together. So let me make sure you get the slopes correctly on this. High end goes in the back. That's all you need to know. Not even gonna dry fit it. I'm gonna get crazy. Getting crazy tonight. Pegs go in the back, okay. Back. That. And lids go on. I'll go ahead and do that. We don't have to wait for a second on this for the what you call it? To wait for all this to dry before I put the dry before I put the bottom on, because I'll have to pick it up to do that, and you want everything else to be dry. Put on this lip here too. I've already put one of these dumpsters together the other night, so I'm familiar with the ways of the trash. I'm the king of the dumpster dive. Don't want to fit, does it? Wonderful. Not even close. Are you kidding me? Not even close, man. Didn't that be that far off? Look at that. It is not even close. Am I on the wrong side? Is that it? Okay, I'm on the wrong side. Never mind. I didn't have that problem with the first one I did. Apparently, I just picked them right up and put them the right way. You had a 50-50 chance. But I can see now, looking at it, it is wider on the outside than on the inside. That's what happened. Put some more glue down. Moved it around so much. That should be holding more than it is. It pulled the glue. The side edge to it. Alright. Yep. Once we're done with this, once we're done with terrain, I'll be back to painting. And you can see what I'm doing much better when I paint. It's just terrain views. So we'll come back to that. We'll have to wait for that to dry before I can do the bottom of it. In the meantime, I've got one more crate and 3 more light poles. So get excited. We're going to finish tonight, folks. Let's do the light poles first. We're going to say that crate for last. It's probably the easiest of all of them. So go ahead and do the light pole. I mean, not that these light poles are hard at all, but the crate is like the easiest thing in the set. So actually, the single posted light pole is probably the easiest thing. You have to pick out the little rings that go on the light and glue them on. These kind of just sit like that. Go ahead and do that. Let them be drying before I base the whole thing. There's the lights that are on the pole. Let's set that there to dry whilst I hook out the rest of the light pole. It's the base. We got two. Yep. So that one I just did had two lights on it. And got one more on here that only has one light. Centerpieces. Driving now. I believe it's big piece on the bottom, little piece on the top. Let me verify that real quick. Yep. That I think. Make sure I get it right. Fit two-way, one way. You get the thing glued on for. You get the base glued together first. For myself tonight, man. It's a quiet night. It's too quiet. Well, that's just already got some splooging out from the other side. One light. Dry a little bit. Over to the side. Let's finish this trash can. Whoa, okay, it's not dry. Crap. It is not dried on there yet. But you know what? If I set it upside down, it's gonna dry. So we'll just stick this. All we gotta do is put the bottom on. So that trash can's done. Just let it dry. You got some light posts and a box. 2 light posts in a box. Let's do it. I don't want to glue that. You don't want to glue that together until you've tested it. I can organize my paint table a lot better now once I get this stuff done. It's all been sitting here for um yeah, I've had all these buildings and things sitting here for a couple of weeks now. So it'd be nice to get my table straight. What up, GGF? It's been quiet tonight. I've been talking to myself much of the evening. Thanks for joining. Bamboo Ross is putting together a light pole. He's finished all of the buildings now. He put together I've put together 2 buildings already tonight, and a dumpster, 2 little trash cans. We're working on these light poles. We're like finishing tonight. We're finishing with our terrain. Exciting stuff. We will be ready. Yeah, I made some mistakes earlier. I'm glad you weren't here to catch them. They are recorded on the stream, so shoot. Dang it, I hope you don't go back and watch them and catch me. Told you what we worked on. Yep, I've been rolling. We're finishing the terrain tonight. I'm working on this got this light pole I'm doing here, and then I got one more light pole, and then I got one more of these boxes. That's it. That is it. Should have told you I messed up all day. Dang it. Get this the right way, because it can only go one way. You glue your base together before you get the there we go. So that's how it's going to go, like that, like so. So we can glue that base. Yeah, I'll stick them on my Christmas village. That's right. Yeah, I started a little early tonight. I don't know. Nobody's been around this evening. I guess just Sunday night. Everybody's just doing other things. It's been That's the I just screwed up. I just glued 2 tops together. Where's the bottom? Here we go. Go ahead and move quick. I got glue on there. No wonder they fit so perfectly in the dry fit with the light poles going in there. I had them backwards. Just gluing both of the bases. Sunday night wind down. Yep. I mean, this is pretty much how I usually wind down on a Sunday. Anyway, just paint and build. Listen to some sort of murder mystery or music. Instead, Streaming the paintings. Right. Sky in. I think it's gonna go like that. Yeah, absolutely. I like the dry fitted. I can tell. Once you put it together, you. I've done several of these light poles now, but they have one longer side. I don't want to have to open up anything. Glue. I'm almost done. Maybe open. Until I get the other pieces in anyway. Like you had some good meals this weekend. The good old dead dog. Not no, you didn't eat a dead dog. I mean, those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, she ate at a place called the Dead Dog. Alrighty, need something to clean that with. Been using this one little. There it is. That's my cleaning bit. The light pole complete. The home stretch. We got one more light pole in a box. Give you a recap of what all we've done tonight. Poke everything out, I guess. There's a light. Yeah, I've already got the base put together because I accidentally popped out. I glued the two large ones together and realized what I had done quickly enough. Go ahead and poke the boxes out and be done with that. So that was the last. This is a good moment. Good moment right here. This is the last panel. We've punched everything out. Toss that across the room. Need the final countdown. That's the moment we're in right now. Do these. I'm gonna just kind of poke out a few components I'm gonna keep. Some of the little brick walls and things. I'm gonna keep those for in case I could use them on some bases or something. It looks like little bits of broken brick. Thank you. Yeah, you get some good views at old Dead Dog. I was about to put that in my mouth, but you don't want to put super glue in your mouth. You're talking like this. My tongue is stuck. It's my tongue. My super my tongue. Am I talking like Mike Tyson? Or is the super my tongue? No, what do you want to do? Next piece to the last light pole. Yeah, GGF, you missed all the action. We're getting there. We're getting our last pieces here. Yeah, or Dumb and Dumber sticking his tongue to the ski lift. Right there's the last light pole, all completed. And we got a box. 5-sided box. That's it. Let's wrap this puppy out. I don't know what that means. Wrap this puppy out. I think I was trying to say knock this sucker out and wrap this puppy up. And I said wrap this puppy out. I don't know what that even means. I've glued so many things together that I'm starting to just forget what I'm talking about, I think. Yeah, let's wrap this puppy out. Whatever the heck that even means. Where is this puppy? Is there a puppy? I'd see a puppy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Speaking the tired language. The language of should we eat donuts or work on work stuff? I think the donuts win every time. Especially when they're maple bacon donuts. Oh my god. Doesn't get much better. And so there's the box. There's the box. Just got to put a lid on said box or floor, whatever you want to call it. It's a 5-sided cube, not a 6-sided. They only close one side of it. So when you're playing, you can hide pieces of chocolate in it. You can see it's got a. Oh wait, there's chocolate inside. See? Well, I shouldn't have done that yet. You see, it fell apart when I showed you that. Yep, should have shown you that. Now it's all come loose. Yes, mini maple bacon dough. I could probably hide real bacon bits in there. Splooge. Splooge on the inside. Boom. We done. We did it. That's all the terrain, folks. We did it. So to recap, let me show you what we have done tonight. I'm not going to show you every piece of terrain that we put together over the last 2 weeks because you've been here. But I'll show you what you missed. Show you what you missed this evening. So first thing first, we knocked out the newsstand, followed by the flower shop. So these are like two really small buildings. And they're scattered around. We got these little small recycling bins. Small bins for recycling. Large bins for trash. Oh, that's that's a recycling bin too. Look at that. And another one of these recycling bin. And then you were here. A little splooge I want to clean right there. Here for the rest of it. So yeah, I put together three light poles here. One with two on it. The other one's with one. And then that box that you just saw me put together. So we're done. We're finished with the terrain. And I just want to for the tonight. I kind of kept some of the pieces behind that I wanted to, use them on a base or use them for something else in the future. Who knows? I don't need the knife. What am I doing? Getting delirious. Just gonna poke out some of these little bits that are left behind to save. Put in my scrap box for in case you want it for something in the future, like news right here. Well, I just broke the news sign, so never mind. We'll just throw that away. That's why they gave us two of them. Thank goodness you weren't here, but I did break the flowers, one of the flower signs. So thank goodness they gave us two. I think they did that because they knew that we could possibly break them. So I'm just gonna punch out the extra coffee shop in case I could get a little vehicle or something in the future and put put this on the side of it to make it look like we got a coffee van or something. Oh, found a deal on eBay today. So I got Bumblebee the Transformers car from Amazon for $13. Saw somebody on eBay that was um selling a 3-pack with Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, and another Transformers one. All three of them for $13 versus on Amazon I just got one for $13. So yep, I got that. Return the Amazon one. So three cars like nice, the bigger size cars, not the little tiny ones like Mario Kart. Three cars for 13. So like what, $4.50 or something, $4.30 something a car. It's like, yeah, I'll do that. So we got quite a collection of vehicles for this game. And I also bought a Batman board game. It's not one of these. It's not a game where I've got to build anything. There's no. It's just a game. Just a board game. Simple board game. I can buy those, right? Just none of these crazy tabletop games. Um, bought a Batman board game. There's a lot of Batman research over the weekend, and no painting or assembly required. And I also got Catan. Played Catan. So there's like two. Well, there's like there's a bunch of versions of Catan, but in Catan you're basically trying to build a settlement out of cards, and you get your cards that have resources like lumber and wood and lumber and wood, lumber and brick and wool, things like that, and you collect the resources to build your um, town. But basically, there is a two-player version that's just a card game. I got that, and we played that a few times this weekend. It's really fun. Done. So that's it. Um, it's really fun. You build your civilization with the cards, and then the full game is like for 3 to 4 people. You can't play 2 players in the full game, so minimum three, maximum of four. Um, and instead of you kind of do the same thing, you build a civilization and all that, but you're instead of using cards, it's like a big puzzle. It's like a big puzzle pieces all put together out on the table, and you put little buildings and things on top of it, like in Monopoly. Like little buildings. So you're doing the same thing, just with tiles and building pieces instead of just with cards. But it's the same concept, so I'm looking forward to playing that and giving it a try. And then the next version of it is there's an expansion for the regular game that can take you to from 3 to 4 players. Let's play up to 6 players, so you can play 5 or 6 players with the expansion. So um, um, got the whole Catan thing there. So it'll be a fun game we can play pretty soon. I think we can get some folks together and play that. Um, but yeah, just trying to get a few like simpler games that we can all play and not have like a bajillion rules to learn. And like the Batman thing I've got, it's like a tabletop board game. You can play it solo, like I can play it by myself, or with up to I think 5 people or something. So I'll probably give it a go by myself just to see what it's like. I'll like probably open it on stream and then probably play it on the stream just to see what it's like. So um, it kind of has its own little buildings in it, but they're just like cardboard, and you just kind of clip it together and stand it up. But I gotta see how it plays because I'll probably use these buildings that I just built instead of the little flimsy cardboard things because it'll make it look a lot cooler. So, but yeah, that's all I'm thinking. I was asking my friend, the board game guru, for some good game night board recommendations for an upcoming weekend get together. And I was like, "What are your top 3 favorite games that you would recommend?" And he said one that was his all-time favorite, but didn't really sound up my alley. It was like you have to play it over 12 nights, basically. It like continues, and it sounded a little heavy. Like it'd be tough to get folks to commit to play 12 times. Um, and then another one he recommended is called Ethos. So I looked at that a little bit. Ethos looks pretty cool. I might have to scoop that one up at some point, but not right this second. I'll play the other ones a little bit first. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with. I think we're gonna have a lot of fun with Catan. I think that's gonna be a really cool game. So we'll do some Catannering and then some Batmaning. I'll play Batman by myself some. See how it is before I rope you guys into it. Just got a bunch of little bits. I'm just seeing what I kind of just saved stuff as I was going along. I think that's all trash. And I'm growing microgreens right here next to me right now. Got them going this weekend. Um, so the light output from my microgreens plus my lamp from my minis, um, it I don't have to put this big ass light on anymore. It blinds me. Well, it doesn't blind me. It freaking bakes me. It makes me get hot over here. So yeah, I don't know that 12 night. Growing sunflowers right now. Um, tried. I'm not doing this like for farming, trying to go sell things or anything. I'm just doing it for fun and to have food to eat. But the I've still got all these seeds and all my trays and everything. Um, So just like, you know what, I'm going to use them. I have a whole bag of potting soil that I hadn't even opened too. So I'm going to start just growing like 2 trays a week, I think. Um, I did sunflowers and peas was what I was doing, but we went to the beach and I forgot to uncover them before I left, and so the peas got all molded and had to throw them away. But the sunflowers are fine; they should be ready in a few days. Um, but my concern was, I've had these seeds for probably 2, 3 years now, so my concern was that they had gone dormant. The sunflower tray is definitely not dormant. It's full as can be. So the sunflower seeds are still good, and then the pea seeds. I mean, it got molded and didn't grow, but because I have them covered, I had something on top of it that trapped in all the water and got it to mold. But um, I threw it out. I threw out the when I threw the soil out, I could see. I mean, there was a few of them that were around the edges that were getting light that had sprouted out. So the ones around the edges had started to sprout, and then when I took the soil out, I could see that it had a root mat all, and like it. You throw the soil out and it just comes out. Sorry, you throw the soil out and it just comes out in the sheet, and you can see roots in it. It's being held together by the root mass. So the peas sprouted. They just got molded and because of me, but so that's good. The peas and sunflowers are still viable, and I'm sure that probably all of my seeds are still viable. So they didn't get wet or anything. They've been in a cool, dry place. So we'll be growing some stuff here. Be eating some good stuff. Probably yeah. I think I still got arugula. I still got everything. Like I still got a little bit of everything. So we'll definitely be doing some good eating here pretty soon. Those are good, healthy things, things that you could eat. Stacking all of my stuff over here. I don't even have a spot to put. I'm glad to get this done because they're all just on these side shelves in my back room, and like now that I got everything done, I can start the next project of where the hell do I keep all these things? How am I going to pack them? And I've been thinking about it. I think what I'm going to do is I've got like, yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you, dog. I think what I'm going to do is I've got some like, um, big, Tupperware containers. No, not Tupperware. It's not the word I'm looking for. What is it? Rubbermaid, big Rubbermaid containers, and I'll just take them. I want to get like little small boxes and put each, especially the big buildings, put them in like little small boxes and wrap them up in bubble wrap or tissue paper, and then take each little small box and put it in the big Tupperware container. So all the buildings and things, probably all the scatter terrain will be in one box, and then the buildings will be in their own separate things. So yeah, that way instead of having them just loose in this big container, they'll be in their own little boxes that are secure and padded, so they won't slide around in this big Tupperware. If they do, they're in big Rubbermaid. If they do, they're in a padded box in there. So, um, anything else I want to do tonight? I gotta put some magnets on these things. I finished Iron Man and all, but my hands are so like nasty. I really don't want to touch a painted mini right now. like, um, they just get black from handling these things. So, uh, put these guys over to the side. Still, I'm just cleaning up while I'm chatting with you. I started a movie marathon this weekend. Some movies I'd never seen before. Um, the Fast and the Furious movies. Never watched any of them. Not even a minute of them on TV. Just never seen them at all. But the first five of them are actually on Netflix right now. So watched all five Fast and the Furiouses that are on Netflix. I've watched 1 through 5 all in this weekend. So I'm getting there. There's 10 altogether, so I got halfway in a weekend. But I won't be able to move at that same rate. Um, yeah, check them out. They're up there, all five of them. Have you seen all of them before? Um, Probably just dig up the other five on an app or something. Good. We looking good. I think tomorrow I'm definitely gonna clean this crap up. But tomorrow I'm going to like set all of my terrain out on my board. With I'm gonna like roll my board out, my mat, and set all the buildings up and lay some cars out, see how the whole thing lays out, and just take some pictures of it and share with you. Put them up on Instagram tomorrow evening. So, yeah, unless it's really late. I mean, I'll definitely take the pictures tomorrow, but if it's like really late, I'll probably post them the next day. So tomorrow or Tuesday, have a look see and you'll see. But yeah, check them out. They're good movies. I think it's time for me to go crash. I appreciate you hanging out tonight. Um, have a chat with you tomorrow. From here on out, the terrain is done, and I'm gonna be rolling through minis now. Like I've finished my terrain. Iron Man, the first Marvel guy, took me a while to figure out what to do with the base. It was the first one, and I did a lot of playing around with different colors on doing the base. But now that the first one's knocked out, I'll move a lot faster on the basing, and that being done, the terrain all being done, I'm just gonna hopefully be rolling through and flying through a lot of minis now. So the next one that we'll be working on will be R2D2 on our good buddy here. R2D2 on probably join you back on Tuesday. Uh, Not be Wednesday, but probably be back Tuesday. It's my plan right now. So I think I'm gonna go drink me a glass of milk, watch me something lame and boring on TV that'll put me to sleep. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. You have a good one. Adios.